Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about social media wanting Sandra Bullock to be stripped from her Oscar winning For the Blind Side. Because what is being exposed at this time is that Sean and Leanne Tuohy, the couple who basically tricked Michael Oher. Now, Michael Oher is the guy that surrounds the story of The Blind Side. Sean and Leon basically tricked people into believing that Michael Oher was this poor black guy who was lacking, the ability to learn and to excel in school. But Michael's story is actually quite different. While Michael was definitely poor, definitely battling through the system, he really had the ability to learn, and not just learn, he was very talented, highly intellectual. But what Michael is saying is that Sean and Leanne Tuohy saw an opportunity and they took that opportunity and had him tricked into a conservatorship at the age of 20 years old. Sean thought that this family was going to adopt him because it is normal, it is something that happens, and as such, he went ahead and signed the paper because he thought that this family genuinely loved him and cared for him and he would have a family. But he didn't know that Sean and Leon, they were basically about to exploit him into a conservatorship. Now, the document that Michael had signed is reportedly for a 5 years conservatorship, but 5 years has passed. Sean and Leanne did not petition to the court for Michael to remain in that conservatorship, which means that at the end of the 5 years, Michael should have been out of it based on the document that he was tricked to sign. So, Michael is still in the conservatorship, and what they're claiming is that Michael is not able of making decisions for himself. Michael is saying that's definitely not the case. He wants to challenge the Tuohy family and prove that he's very well capable of making decisions for himself. Not only that, he is also capable of taking care of himself, and he wants the court to give him the opportunity to prove that he is able to take care of himself and that he was exploited by Sean and Leanne Tuohy. Not only that, he's claiming that all the money that they have made from The Blind Side, which they told a lie, they poorly portrayed his character. He wants all the proceedings from that. Now, this story has a lot of people on social media in many different back and forth discussion. But for the most part, everyone is moving in the same direction. Another lie fed to us. Another black man portrayed to be something that he wasn't. Let's talk about what is being reported somewhere, because this is truly horrible. It is truly disgusting. Now, it is saying that Oher, 37, filed a 14-page petition on August 14, claiming that the Tuohy tricked him into signing away the legal authority to use his name in business deals after he turned 18. He also claims that the family used royalties from The Blind Side to make themselves rich. It raked in $309 million at the box office. How did this get to social media? How is it that the story broke out on the scene and had everyone looking at the toys, researching this, and finding that there's something actually really disgusting going on, and that the toys are actually, using Michael Oher? Well, I'm going to tell you how it all happened. So, in a TikTok post, Adam said, "Am I the only person that can't stop thinking about this episode from Below Deck?" Because the Tuohys had appeared on Below Deck, right? But after their appearance, there was some settling things that many viewers tend to notice. Adams is one of them. So Adams is like, something is not right here. As if the movie wasn't a red flag already, this was even a bigger one, in my opinion, naturally, right? So Adams is saying, while the two are out here yachting, Oher is allegedly fighting for his rights back, right? Below Deck has not had the toys back on their boot since the episode because people started realizing that something is wrong. Because here, along with the Tuohy's other children, Colin and SJ did not appear on the show. So people started looking around, checking for information. They realized that the Tuohy's kids are okay, but for some reason, many people are concerned. Why is it that Oher is absent? Why is it that he is in a conservatorship? So people started talking and people started realizing that there is something very fishy going on, right? So people started doing their digging and their diving and found out what the Tuohys did. But the Tuohys denied the allegations because people found out that Michael Oher for some time has been trying to get his story out there. And according to this report, they're saying that the Tuohys denied the allegation made by Oher. Sean responded to them by telling them the Daily Memphin that his family didn't make any money off the movie, but that was a lie, right? So as such, what is happening now is that Michael Oher is seeking an end to the Tuohy's conservatorship and wants an injunction to bar them from using his name and likeness, giving the Kardashian energy, right? So what he's also asking for is also asking for a fair share of the profit and punitive damages. He wants them to take care of his legal fees. And if you ask me, that is definitely more than fair. And I also believe that the Tuohys deserves to be behind bars for this because this is fraud and it should not be one that where people are okay with exploiting people, taking away the rights to their lives and freedom of expression. So I see Twitter lobbying for Sandra Bullock to be stripped from, the Oscar award. But there's a bigger part here because at the end of the day, Sandra Bullock told a story that was fed to us. Because remember, the book was there first. So I believe that Michael Oher is the one should be Michael Oher should be what everyone is focused on at this point. This man should be out of conservatorship, and what he's asking for is definitely owing and deserving to him. So I think Twitter may need to shift their energy a little bit and then come back to Sandra Bullock and that Oscar award, if you ask me. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this? Because this is really shocking, but definitely it's a bit surprising, but then again, not so surprising because people do try to exploit people, and we see a recurrence of this on a daily basis in these YouTube streets. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what are your thoughts. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you all later. Bye guys.